move my mic over. Well, I was going to do a scripted video today, but I think today I'm just going to free talk and just look at the markets. So if I'm absolutely honest, I haven't done too bad at all. I was able to sell the market, and I'm just looking at the charts again. It does appear as though, if I drag this over, so I was really bored yesterday and I drew a boot around. I basically started off with a triangle. So we were, this is FTX, by the way. So FTX was bouncing up and down in between this triangle until eventually we broke out of it. So I drew a boot and sent it to my network and had a bit of a laugh that there's now a hole in the boot. So let me just move that back over. So while I'm making trading decisions, obviously I'm looking at FTX and I'm looking at Ethereum, which these prices, when we go back up, these prices are incredible. But right now, everyone's fearing what price will go down to, and kind of today is really about me doing a fresh canvas, and I'm just going to draw as if I'm actually trading right now. Well, I will be trading. So this is if the camera's off, and I wake up in the morning. It's morning time in the UK now, and then I open up the chart, and you guys will know one of my favourite prices recently has been the 1,280 Ethereum and the $20,000 Bitcoin, which we are 25% down on Bitcoin. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today. In this video I'm going to be talking about FTX. I will be talking about the potential TRX takeover, Tron pushing their own token. There was a news article about a 4,000% pump on Tron this morning, but I went into the chart and there was nothing there. So let's have a look. I'll pull it up on the Bitcoin chart because there's no lines or anything. There's nothing been drawn. So let's go to TRX. Let's just look around the mic. TRX. So apparently it went to $2.50 today. It was at 6 cents. And now it's at 5.5 cents, so it actually dropped. So from that top of that spike, it's fallen 15%. So I don't know where the spike came from. There is news articles out there to say that it went to $2.50. Yeah. So TRX FTX enter news. So TRX momentarily surges 4,000% on FTX. Oh, so on FTX the platform, not the token itself. So let's go to FTX. Let's have a quick look at TRX USD. I've never used this platform, so let's have a look at TRX. Tron perpetuals. Let's have a look at the chart. Just tipped 8 cents. It's the 5-minute chart, so let's go to 4 hours. Oh, there we go. Still 8 cents. So it tipped 8 cents. It looks like it's going up on Tron, on FTX, sorry. But essentially the news article is that Tron's network may get saved. So FTX may get saved by Tron. As everyone is reading over the last kind of 16 hours that Binance have pulled out of the deal. Now I was actually hoping that, well, just personal basis, that if Binance pulled out of the deal, that we would have already seen a $1 FTX or lower. Even into the pennies and minus of pennies. That's what I'm looking for to get the lower price. Nothing but trading reasons and selfish reasons that we could see $1,000 Ethereum, we could see a $10,000 Bitcoin. I'm ready to get in and buy these low prices. Small leverage trade. So genuinely, this is just me supporting the Cardano projects out there, Rising Season 2, but genuinely I put in an offer this morning. So here you will see, I will buy FTX for £1 in any condition. Now it's been retweeted, it's been liked. This is what I'm looking at right now. This is my trading setup. Arbitrum. For those who know, if you know, you know. Arbitrum. So head back to Ethereum. I'm going to draw out to the 4-hour chart. as I always do. Let's take that in a little bit. Ethereum. Zoom right out. I may even put this on the daily. So again, as I always do, signal trading is no different in any market. I don't care if the market's going down, I don't care if the market's going up. The general conditions of trading is the same. You still have your same buy and sell points. The bottom of the market is way down here. So July we were at $1,000. We could very well see that. I was waiting to see this yesterday. We're still kind of going down. This, believe it or not, is a 7% pump, nearly 8%. Generally on a good day, the market will pump 7% on a good day, on a good week. And it's done this in 24 hours. So there's definitely been a 7% pump there. But just before the news broke, we did 7-8% there, and look how far we fell. And yeah, I was selling it as most other people were. Came right down. We lost 34% before we found that bounce. So that's what I've got in now. So I'm going to keep these in for a few days. Obviously, if FTX does keep printing a lower price, there's no point drawing a floor or anything in here. It's just gonna, if any deals don't get found in the next few days, it's gonna plummet. There's your zero price, and it's gonna lose even more. The interesting thing I found, so just pulling up CoinGecko, if I put in FTX, still trading at the top 100 token. So it's 95, ranked 95 on CoinGecko. Let's have a look at the market cap. So even down at $2 a token, it's 351 million in there at the moment. Let's pull out to max. Yeah, so even back in August 2020, we were at these prices, and it's fallen from the top of the market from let's say 10 billion, just short of 10 billion, 9.1 billion there, right down to 300 million. I don't see a recovery. I didn't know much about FTX until 3 days ago. I tell a lie, 2 weeks ago when BitBoy Crypto did his rant, I'll probably just do a little right here. I'm fighting for you! I'm the one who died! But yeah, what a mess. It's a good mess for traders. People who are hodling the market have lost a ton of money. And this is the argument between hodling and traders. Hodlers will, right now, if you buy right now in this market, a hodler will do insanely well, whereas a trader can make profit and lose on the way up and on the way down. But certainly now I feel the traders versus hodlers are the same as bulls and bears. It's the same argument. It's like PlayStation, Xbox, it's iPhone, Android. It's a humanistic way of surviving. Getting through life is, are you UFC or wrestling? So there are no winners and losers if you're making decisions, trading decisions that are sensible. So I'm gonna close this, forget that price for now. This is just something that I've got on my screen with my trading platform. So I put that next to FTX. I head over to Ethereum, and to be honest, it looks like it's still selling. 7% pump. We could fall 7%. We could drop down to support, which was the $1,000. Everyone's going to be calling that $1,000 price in right now, and that is on the brink of any news that we receive on FTX. So let's come out of the FTX platform in case somebody steals my cash. Let's have a look for some news. Leaked an hour ago. So Sam Bankrupt-Freud, whatever his name is, discusses roadmap to possible FTX recovery starting next week. So in a leaked Slack message to FTX employees, SBF, so Sam, said the exchange will prioritise fundraising starting next week. With the new capital, the exchange will focus on making effective customers whole before investors. SBF added that Binance never really planned to proceed with the acquisition deal announced earlier this week, and Justin Sun is among the potential investors to participate. And Justin Sun, I believe, is TRX founder. So TRX founder, just for due diligence, as that says. So who is Justin's son? Yeah, so yeah, TRX. So after I post this video, I'll put that link in the description so you can go and have a read. But that's genuine. I would take that offer. Usually in business that's an insult, to buy something for £1. And I did tag in SBF. I'm not even following him. Cryptocurrency as a whole dropped, and I mean significantly. We're below $1 trillion, I believe. So yeah, cryptocurrency market cap is 868. So we are below $1 trillion market cap. And I'm saying it outright now, between now and the next bull run, I believe cryptocurrency will be a $5 trillion market. The whole industry will 5x, 6x. You know, so do 868,732,941,034 times 6, $5.2 trillion. So the whole market could 6x between now, so this date today, between now and 2025. So I'm going to put up Bitcoin just to show you what I've spotted. So trading analysis has continued. I've not done a video. If you like trance music, I did a trance song for the Moon Carl yesterday, because the market was bleeding and I'd already taken profit. I'd sold against the market, and he did a song called Dragon on a live stream 2 days ago. A really nice song actually, and it just sounded really nice as a trance song, so I went and mixed it yesterday. So go and check out that video. I'll pop a card in this right now, somewhere at the top, and go and have a listen to that after this. So stick this on the daily and zoom right out. Okay, so this is pretty much the entire crypto market. Just going to make sure this is on an exchange that goes back that far. USD, so Bitstamp, easy. Just to make sure we can go back to previous bull run. So this was the top of the market, horizontal ray, top of the market there. We know that the market peaks, so that's December. The market peaks at the top of the bull run. So let's just zoom in a little bit there. We just need to nudge that over. No, that's fine. Market peaked there, and we go further back, and this is where the market peaked. And then this is where the market sank to. So just going to make that yellow, a bit see-through, so that you can see. So just for the purpose of analytics and so forth, we're going to measure from what is the top of that candle right down to this, and we lost 87% from the top of the market to the bottom of the market in 409 days. This is in 2013 for 2 years. Okay, then zoom out, go to the top of this market, which was the 2017 bull run, to the bottom of the market, which was, yeah, what's that? Again, horizontal ray, bottom of the market. Don't think that was that the bottom. So roughly there. We go from the top down to the bottom, 83% in 365 days, so 12 months. And the top of this market, and we're still going, so there's no point putting a horizontal or a vertical ray in, down to the bottom, so 77%. So we could still fall, if I'm being honest, and it does take an event like the FTX market to pull the market right down. So if we was to head somewhere between 82, let's just pull that down, so somewhere between 82 and 87%, we have a $12,000 Bitcoin, and if we go to 87%, we have an $8,000 Bitcoin, which is the potential. So for anyone saying that the bottom is in, anyone saying that analytics says that we never go below a certain price, we've already got below that, we've already broken below, but we are close to the bottom. You could buy Bitcoin right now and you'll be in profit in the next bull market. So what happens after? So when we do get these events, so let's just zoom in. We were not at the bottom very long. So let's just zoom right in here. So this was, again, the bottom of the market, December 2018, and the first surge was a 55% increase. So if Bitcoin got down to 10k, you're talking 15k within 100 days, within 3 to 4 months. That's the potential here. The next leg up was 160% from the bottom of the market, which took 152 days, and then 300% from the bottom of the market in 192 days. Okay, so that's from the bottom of the market. We still don't know if we've got there this time around. Go back to the previous one, zoom in. So again, from the bottom of the market, how long did it take to recover? So 100% within 13 days. So it was 94% 58 days later. So nearly 2 months. Same leg up, 182 days. So we did fall again. But when you get these percentages, what I'm trying to say here is at the bottom of the market, you can only pump up, and when we do, we go quite drastically. And then literally 296 days after the bottom of the market, 228%. Now, for those who do leverage, you do a 2x, you do a 3x, your percentages are huge, and in less than 12 months. So that's what I'm saying. At the moment, we don't know where the bottom is, but when we do find it, this is how people become millionaires. This is how people make money. So there's definitely fear in the market, and that's usually a good sign to buy. So if this is the bottom of the market, and we do 55% in 13 days, in terms of time in life, that width of time in life is not long at all. That puts us back at $25,000 Bitcoin. So, and let's say we do go down to 8,800, which would be 87% loss from the top of the market. 8,800, 55% increase within 13 days would put you back at $13,500. So small margins in terms of time and effort and risk. So the next thing I'm going to do is take you over to the halvening date. I always find this better on Google, to be honest. So 77,000 blocks, 537 days from today. So 537 days from today is the 30th of April 2024, and generally about 8 months before the bull run we start to see an increase in the market. Now these blocks do come down quicker than what the estimation is, and we were at something like the May the 24th a few months back. May the 24th be with you. I know that's not right, but so the estimation, so we're going to shave time off this. So we're looking at least, or at the latest, April. We're definitely looking at March, and I've got the date in as the 24th of February, just as how the blocks will reduce over time. So 24th of February, so 24th February 2024 minus 8 months. I know I didn't need to do that, but just for the purpose of the video. So I've done this is the third video I've done this now where I've said that it would be around June of next year where we start going up. And the reason why I have that date in, we go back to Bitcoin. So let's say we are at the bottom of the market, and how long did it take to start rising up? So we got to the bottom of the market, and so that was December 2018 to June the following year. So that was 9 months. And all we did was go up for 9 months. Okay, so we could be at the bottom of the market right now, and all we're going to do is go up for the next 9 months. We came back down, and we went back up to the top of the market. So this next low point, let's measure that low point to the top. Bearing in mind the halvening was in the middle of this. That was just over 1 year. We went from the bottom of the market, and actually the halvening date, when was it? It was May. Oh, it was March. So from the bottom of the market, all we did was go up. We came back down to about the halvening date, which is in here, and then all we did was go back up. So from today, let's say it's the bottom of the market for 8 months, which is about 240 days. So 240 days, 8 months, there. We went up 284% in 8 months from the bottom of the market. Okay, see where I'm going with it? So if this is the bottom of the market right now and we go up for the next 8 months, brilliant. You'll see a slight decline from 8 months prior to the halvening before we start going back up to the top of the bull market. And that is repeated again previously. So let's double click. So this is now the 2015 bottom, okay? We go from the bottom of the market, 240 days, roughly, which is there. We don't actually work. So we still went up 52% in 8 months, slightly. During that time, we went up 100% within 183 days, and then 290, so let's say 300 days, we was up 214%. And this is before the halvening date, and all we did was keep going higher. So they say that the market doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. So just kind of bringing reassurance back to you guys is that if this is the bottom of the market, people are panicking, saying that it's the end of crypto. It's not. If it was the end of crypto, we wouldn't be 10 years into it, 12 years, 14 years. So I've made money on the way down. I'm anticipating $1,000 Ethereum. After that, a very, very low leverage trade back up to the top of the market. Not even the top of the market, 50% increase, 2 or 3x leverage, 150% gains, without sweating, without breaking the bank. So recap, we are very close to the bottom. Doesn't matter how you skin it. We won't be down at these prices for very long, but once FTX has been washed out of the way over the next 2-3 weeks, I think we'll be going up 50 to 100% from whatever price we're at very quickly. So FTX out of the way, recovery of the market, and just keep clean, keep safe, and keep your head up out there, guys. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.